Hello and welcome to this Istio training course. I'm Richard Chesterwood. I'm a keen microservices developer and I've been working in Kubernetes for a few years now. If you've worked with Kubernetes, then you've almost certainly heard about Istio. It's one of the biggest and most in-demand skills right now, and that's because Istio really lifts Kubernetes to new levels. Istio gives a really rich suite of tools for monitoring, managing and securing your Kubernetes clusters. Once you've got Istio up and running, you'll be wondering how you live without it. And my goal with this course is to make Istio approachable, understandable and most of all usable for you and your projects. On this course you will be using Istio to visualize a running cluster. Microservice architectures are complicated. Well, Istio will give you a graphical view of your system right down to the pod level, and you can see how it hangs together, where all the traffic's going, and where there are problems. You'll be using distributed tracing, which will enable you to track exactly what happened to a single request as it made its way through your system. You'll also find out that you can alter traffic flows on your cluster without changing any of your application code. This has some really powerful payoffs. For example, you're going to be practicing at launching new and untested software into a live cluster, which you'll be able to hide from regular users. And only the engineers of the system will be able to access it. And we're going to be doing things like canary releases. You'll also discover that we can improve the resilience and safety of our system by adding circuit breakers. This has long been a best practice for any microservice architecture, but it has traditionally been hard to get right. Istio makes this easy, and you'll do it on this course. And we're going to be improving the security of our cluster by setting encryption throughout the cluster. So we get lots of payoffs from Istio. And all you need to do this course is some previous knowledge of Kubernetes. You certainly do not need to be an expert in Kubernetes. As long as you understand the basic features such as pods, deployments, that kind of thing, you'll be fine. All of this course is going to run on Minikube, and that means you don't have to spend any money on a cloud platform. But rest assured, everything we do on this course applies equally to any deployment platform. You can take the files that we make on this course, you can run them on Google Cloud, Azure, AWS, or wherever. It can be hard to get started, but not with this course. Straight away, we'll go into a live demo where you'll be trying some of Istio's features. You'll be working on a system which has some terrible faults, and you'll be tracing the source of the faults and fixing it, all thanks to Istio. After that demo, we'll be going into detail through the course on the major features. And all the way through, I'll be keeping everything understandable and approachable, but we'll certainly be going pretty deep. We'll be understanding the low-level inner workings of Istio, and when we hit the inevitable problems, we'll use our knowledge to solve them. So coming up next is a short overview of what Istio is and what it can do for you. And then pretty quickly, we'll get into a live, hands-on demo. I hope you'll join me for this fun journey into the wonders of Istio.